Hey there, happy day 73 of our All About You 365-day challenge to do one thing every day that centers you. From the little journal book, do one thing every day that centers you. I've got my sorry I'm late, I didn't want to come cup today because in those parts of the world that celebrate, and I like to say celebrate on purpose, daylight savings time, we spring forward, fall back on our clocks today. And so that's got me and everybody else around me kind of running a little bit late today. But it doesn't matter because we show up. Just like yesterday, showed up last night, even though I wasn't able to show up in the morning because I had other plans. So what do we got today? We have got a sayings day, and it's all about reading. How much reading do you do? How often do you read? It says resolve to edge in a little reading every day. If it is but a single sentence, if you gain 15 minutes a day, it will make itself felt at the end of the year. This was said by Horace Mann, and our challenge today says, what did I read today? What I read today. Now I'm going to add to this challenge a wee bit, and I'm going to say, what did you read besides the label or the instructions on something that you're cooking or preparing for food? A post or a Twitter or a tweet or something on the internet or on social media, the headlines on the newspaper. I'm going to challenge you to read more than that. I'm going to also challenge you to pay attention to what you're paying attention to. What are you reading? What are you paying attention to? What are you seeing that you are feeding your brain every single day? Because it makes a difference. It really does matter. It matters what we pay attention to. It matters what we read. It matters what we see. And if we're on our phone scrolling all day, seeing the headlines which are, of course, manipulated and made to make us feel a certain way, to elicit a certain response for us. That's good for those companies. It's good for those organizations. It's good for those politicians. It's good for those religious leaders. It's good for those influencers. But is it good for you? Is it good for us? How does it make you feel? If it makes you feel a little heartburnish or off or heavy or questioning, does that make sense? Is that right? Then it's probably not the right information. Or you might have to dig deeper to find out the story, the more information. But do that. Don't cheat yourself by just taking surface information, hanging around and consuming the wrong things, and then thinking that it's positively impacting your life, because it absolutely positively can be having the opposite effect. And we don't want that, because this year we are doing one thing every day that centers you and me. That's it. I will catch you tomorrow with our next challenge. And I'm not going to even look ahead and see what it is. But today it's all about how much do you read? How often do you read? If you're brave, share that in the comments below. I'm actually in a reading challenge again. I am doing, I don't even remember. I've lost track of how many reading challenges I've done with Avril Beckford. But I love doing them. They're fun. And so I'm going to keep doing them. As long as I can, I will keep doing them. As long as I can figure out a way to consume content in books, I will continue to do that. How about you? Share in the comments below. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another challenge from our Do One Thing Every Day that centers you. Take care. Bye.